Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. has been postponed until November 28th. It'll still be at the same venue. What are your immediate thoughts upon hearing this news? Now, when we first heard the news, we were excited. They were supposed to fight back in like 2003 when Roy Jones was the heavyweight champion of the world and Mike Tyson was really like retired basically, and his heart wasn't in boxing. But now all the things have happened to Mike Tyson, and fast forward to today's date, Roy Jones last fought in 2018, I believe, and now Mike Tyson is coming back and it looks good. Now, of course, this is supposed to be an exhibition fight, and that's the tricky thing about that, because no one's really saying what it really is. And the reason why I say that is because in an exhibition fight, they would have headgear on, because it's supposed to be a glorified sparring session. So they would have headgear on. They would also have 16-ounce plus gloves on so that the impact wouldn't be as much. So instead of having 10, they have 12. You can feel those punches. Oh, they're going to feel those punches, and no headgear. And the commission is saying, we hope that they don't go for the knockout. But how do you win? Well, there's no judges, so there's no scoring. So the only way to win is a knockout. Come on, man. What are you really saying? So Mike Tyson's going to come in this fight, and he's just going to throw some pretend punches, and then Roy's going to throw some pretend punches, and they're going to smile and hug it out. I don't think that's going to happen. And I think that's why people are excited about this fight, because they know that Mike can be volatile. And when he's in the ring, what is it that he wants to do? He wants to inflict punishment. Now, y'all must have forgot. Roy Jones Jr., one of the best fighters pound for pound that has ever lived. One of the most exciting fighters for sure that ever lived. And he did things in the ring that we haven't seen anyone do in recent memory, even though they tried to imitate him. So to see that and Mike Tyson, of course, who do you think is going to win? Everybody's going with Mike Tyson because he looks sensational in his videos. Mike looks like he is ready to come in there and fight the current heavyweights. That's how good Mike's looking right now. So why are they going to postpone this fight? They are wanting to make more money. They want to have more build up and probably just give themselves more time to get into shape and put on the performance they need. But for an exhibition fight, to me, exhibition just means it's not going to count against their record. They're going to start out slow, and all of a sudden it's going to warm up, and they're going to be trying to get a win. Because if one goes for the knockout, what is the commission really going to do? I ban you. It's a one-off fight, so who cares? They're going to get in there. It's going to get competitive. And if someone really goes for the knockout, I'm waiting to see. Because Roy is saying, I'm not going to back down. It's David versus Goliath. I'm ready for it. Mike Tyson. Why would you put off an exhibition fight when it's just an exhibition fight? Really, think about it. What do you guys think about it? Are you still looking forward to seeing it? Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.